Hey, I'm Dakota with Pestie. We've helped hundreds of thousands of people take control of their pest problems. If ants are invading your home in places like your kitchen and bathroom, you're definitely not alone. Today, I'm going to show you 5 ways to kick them out for good. There are roughly 700 to 800 species of ants in the United States, and these tips will work for just about any of these species, especially the most common ones we see in the US, like pavement ants and odor's house ants, which are commonly known as sugar or black ants. And ants, just like us, they need food and water to survive. So most of the time when you see them in your house, they're simply just searching for food for their colonies. My first tip will prevent ants from finding your food. Seal your food in airtight containers like this one, or use clips to seal your food in bags. Then store them in your fridge or pantry. You're going to greatly reduce the amount of ants you see in your house and keep the food good for longer. Just like these chips. Oh crap. This brings us to my second tip. Clean up your dropped food, spilled drinks, and crumbs right away to avoid inviting any unwanted guests. Ants have an incredibly strong sense of smell and communicate efficiently using pheromones. My third tip might seem like an obvious one, but it can be an easy one to forget, especially if your trash can doesn't look full. But remember to take your trash out regularly, especially if you have any food waste in it. Ants will sniff this out in no time. This one is essential to keep the ants and odors at bay. So, how are ants getting into your house in the first place? Well, most of the time, they're probably just waltzing right in through cracks in your foundation, gaps between your windows and doors, and even cracks and gaps in your utility lines can act as highways for ants. So my fourth tip is to simply just seal these things with things like caulk, weather strip for your doors, and mesh screens for your windows. The caulk and sealant aisle is pretty confusing, so I'll give you some of my pointers. You'll either get a silicone caulk or a polyurethane caulk. I would recommend using a silicone one though. They normally last longer and are more resistant to things like moisture, temperature, and humidity. Now, by sealing all the points of entry the best you can, you will see results, but it's nearly impossible to see and seal all possible entry points, which is where my 5th tip comes into place. For most people, creating what we call a bug barrier is the last step to keeping ants out of your house. A bug barrier is a protective band of pesticide applied around the foundation of your house. There are lots of products that you can use to do this, including those generic store-bought sprays. Keep in mind though, the quality of product that you use makes a huge difference in the effectiveness of the bug barrier. If you have moderate to severe or recurring issues, I would recommend professional grade treatments. You can either hire a pest control company, or if you don't mind doing it yourself, you can use Pestie and get the same pro-grade treatments that the best pest technicians will use. And of course I'm biased, but I really believe that Pestie is the best of both worlds,
where you get pro-grade pest control while saving money. It's customized to your location and bug problem, and it's kid and pet friendly. We're also so confident that we offer a full money-back guarantee.
Stick to these tips and you'll be miles ahead in the fight against ants. And if you want to give Pestie a try, click the link in the description and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.